Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe by the end of the video and like this for more videos. Also click the bell for notifications so you get notified when I post a new video. So I'm just going in here with the Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I already have my concealer on, which was the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Snow. I also did my brows with the Instant Lift Brow Pencil and Wow Brow Gel from e.l.f. and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation in the shade Nepal. And I'm just going to put that all over my face. And I'm going to just use a big brush, a foundation brush, just to blend it out. And once it's fully blended, I then go in with a sponge just to make sure there are no streaks or lines or anything like that. Like I said, now I'm going in with a wet beauty sponge just to make sure that everything is blended out seamlessly and there are no streaks. Now I go in with the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder, and I just put that all over my face. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. bronzer. This stuff is only like $2. And it's such a cool tone, and it's so beautiful and so pigmented, and it's not patchy. And I'm just going to use that to contour and bronze up my face because I didn't feel like doing a liquid contour today. So I just put that on the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead, and then under my chin, you know, to get that snatched look because nobody wants to see a double chin. So yeah. Now I feel snatched. Obviously, you saw me say snatched. And now I'm going to take a little brush and contour my nose because, you know, everybody wants the skinny nostrils. So I just put that down the bridge of my nose and on the tip. And I also blend that into my brow bone. And once I put that on, I'm now just going to take a powder from Becca and basically just dust that all over my nose and kind of blot it in, like push it in, and just to make sure that it's more blended so we don't have such a harsh contour on my nose. Now that I feel like she's looking good, I use the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek blush in the shade Birthday Suit. And I just put that right above the bronzer. And some on the tip of my nose, and I also kind of bring it into the middle of my cheeks because I like that like cute little look. I don't know, like a doll or whatever. As if I've been out in the sun, but really I'm just sitting at home. Now I'm going to take my Becca highlight. This is the Champagne Pop Skin Perfecting Powder, pressed highlighter powder. And I'm just going to put that right above the blush on my forehead. And I like a lot of highlights, so you know, down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, on the top of my lips where my cupid's bow is, and on my chin. Now we're going to go in with the James Charles mini palette. And since this look was inspired by pumpkin spice, I'm going to start off with a simple and light transition shade. And I'm going to tap off the excess and then just start bringing in this lighter brownish orange shade into my crease and outer corner. I personally like the look of a cut crease, but I hate having to add extra product to my lids and put on concealer and stuff like that. So I just try to keep all the product concentrated onto the outer corner and in the crease. So here I'm adding another shade, and I'm just keeping it again on the outer corner and in the crease, and now I'm just kind of blending it, and we're just going to keep going in with darker and darker shades, concentrating them on the outer corner and in the crease and making sure that they blend. So when I first apply a shade, I pretty much go ahead and pack it on and little like pressing motions, and then I go ahead with sweeps and little circles to blend it more. As you can see here, I want that color more concentrated on the outer corner, so I make sure to press it in to get that full pigment and then bring it slowly into the crease with pressing motions and blend. So here we're just blending with a clean brush. Just to get that nice gradient of color. Now I'm adding another color just on the outer corner. And then with the same brush, I'm also using that to blend everything into the crease so it's not such a harsh line of that color. Now I'm going to take one of the shades and just do my underline, my waterline, whatever you want to call it, just to make the shadow more cohesive. And now I'm taking the clean brush that I used to blend the top shadow, and I'm using that to blend the bottom shadow under my waterline. Now I'm going to take one of the golden like foily glittery shades, and I'm just going to put that basically like half on the crease, which is like my faux cut crease, without adding any concealer. Which is basically the inner corner and half of the lid of my eye. Now I'm just going to take that little blending brush and blend the edges so they're not harsh. And everything is super cohesive. Now I'm going to take my I Heart Revolution banana scented baking powder, which is also in the shade Banana, and I'm just going to put that under my eyes just to brighten everything up and make sure everything is set and stood in place. I also like to bring it basically on the, like, follow the line on the outer corner of my eye just to give a more lifted appearance. You can see there's a line there, so it looks more lifted. And now I'm going to take the Becca Champagne Pop Skin Perfector highlighter, put that on my brow bone and also in my inner corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with the Calm Balm from e.l.f. Cosmetics just to prep my lips, and then the Mineral Fusion lippie pencil in the shade Elegant. It's such a beautiful nude, and I just use that to line my lips. And the trick to getting those super plump like fake lip job is basically over your cupid's bow, you just overline the cupid's bow and line your lips like you normally would. So now I'm going in with the shade 22 from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the matte liquid lipstick. This shade is like an orangey, nudish red, and it reminds me of pumpkin spice, like pumpkin. Now I'm going in with the Epic Ink eyeliner from NYX, and this is the brown color, so I'm just going to go ahead and line my lids. I love this liner, but the brown one doesn't have as much pigment as the black one does, but it still does the job pretty well. If you need an amazing liner, go with the black one, not the brown one. I got the brown one because I wanted to try it out, and it's not as nice as the black one. It's not as pigmented, so when you have shadow on, it does kind of look a little like toned down. So you have to make sure that you line it over and over and over again. Now I'm just going to bring the liner to my inner corners just to give that cat eye effect, or foxy eye, whatever you guys want to call it. And I'm just going to do a tiny little wing. Like, I didn't want anything big because I really wanted the eyeshadow to be the star of the show. So I'm just going to add a tiny little wing. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply my I Envy by Kiss lashes. These are the 06 So Wispy. And I'm using the Duo Lash Glue in dark. They're Remy hair, but they're so beautiful and so easy to apply. Like, I literally just put them on there, set the middle of them, and then use my tweezers to adhere them to the rest of my lash line and make sure that the inner corner and outer corner is set perfectly. Now I'm just going to take my Milk Makeup Kush mascara and blend my real lashes to the falsies and do some little bottom mascara there. Now I'm going to take out my hair, and voila, the look is finished and it looks amazing. And yeah, this is my pumpkin spice inspired makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys back soon for another video.